Peace. Casey here, and I'm here to talk about Pluto moving from Capricorn to Aquarius. So Pluto moved into Aquarius November 19th, 2024, and it's gonna be there for the next 20 years. So, Aquarius risings, you could expect a new evolutionary cycle. This is going to affect who you are as an individual. Your rising sign is how you present to the world, how you show up in the world, how you move through the world, how you're viewed by other people, and it's going to have a huge impact on Aquarius risings. So much so of an impact that it could be followed by an identity crisis. It's a big time to tune into your intuition, to turn off that logical mind, and to trust the process, trust the flow, trust your insights, and to navigate according to your feeling versus your rational mind. Aquarius risings, you're gonna have a deep instinctual impact and urge to break free from old beliefs, patterns, urges that is holding you back. So anything holding you back, you're gonna want to break free from it. Like with Pluto and Aquarius, you're not gonna want to continue to be stuck in a way in a pattern that you're used to doing. You're gonna all of a sudden feel like, oh man, I need something new. I need change. I need a new direction, and you want to follow that. Like with me creating this video, I'm like, let me follow my feeling. For instance, Aquarius risings, there could have been things that you've been thinking about for a long time. I want to do this. I want to start this. I want to go here. Do it. But only do it if you have a deep instinctual feeling about it. Don't just do it because you're doing it because Pluto is in your sign for the next 20 years. Do it because you're feeling it and you've been feeling it and you've just been procrastinating or holding back on it, you know? And also you need to know that these feelings won't make logical sense. They won't make sense at all. You'll be like, okay, like I've been thinking about it, but why is it coming up so strongly right now? Why am I really having an urge to do it? Because Pluto's there. Now Pluto is deep rooted. Scorpio rules Pluto. And it's beneath the surface. It's something that you've buried so deeply, and you're like, it's gone. No, Pluto said, no, it ain't. Look, it's right here. And so you want to follow it. You want to listen to it because it's not gone. It's up now for review, and you want to listen to it. And the key to this unveiling, the key to this unraveling of these deep instinctual patterns is to surrender. You want to surrender to the process. You don't want to fight it. You don't want to overthink it. You want to surrender, and you want to trust that this surrender is going to lead you exactly where you're wanting to go. Because it will. It's time. And at this time, a lot of fear, anxiety, worry, doubt. Because if you think about it, these are things that you pushed aside. Like, I want to travel to Belize, you know. I want to start a new project, something that's going to change. These are really deep things too. Like something that's going to change the course of my life, the direction of my life is going to change your very physical being. Like you have to get up, put energy towards it, to get it going. It ain't just like, oh yeah, I want to go make a coffee. Like, no, you actually want to do something that's going to change your life and your soul and old patterns. So fear, anxiety, worry, doubt is going to be at hand. It's going to be the darkness in the night. That's going to be like, are you sure you want to do it? Are you sure this is the direction you want to go in? Yes, you are. Keep going. Just go through it, and you're going to get through it. So, at this time that Pluto is in Aquarius for us Aquarius risings, like I said, fear, worry, doubt, but also anger can pop up at this time. And so, from an evolutionary standpoint, the anger that pops up at this time is a vehicle for you to uncover this anger, get down to the root of this anger, and see exactly where this anger is coming from and exactly what this anger is telling you needs to happen. For instance, you're just going to work and all of a sudden you're ticked off. You're in traffic and you're ticked off and you're noticing, why am I so ticked off? During this time with Pluto in Aquarius, it's going to show you. You're not ticked off at traffic. You're not ticked off at your job per se. There's something deeper underneath the surface. And Pluto in Aquarius is going to show you that. So pay attention to your feelings and your emotions and what you're projecting out into the world, because it's going to show you exactly why you're doing this. Pay attention. Also, with this anger arising, be very careful, as Pluto could also mean, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna happen, but just be on alert, and more so be aware, not on alert. You don't just want to be vigilant for no reason, hyper vigilant, right? But just know that with Pluto being in Aquarius in your first house, Pluto could provoke people to be angry at you and violence in violent situations. But don't fear it. Don't just project it because, like, oh, Pluto's in Aquarius, I can get beat up, I can get attacked. No, simmer down. But just be aware that this could possibly happen, because Pluto, again, is those deep, deep, deep wounds. And this violence is just playing out as a result of some karmic residual energy that's happening to be uncovered and be acted out in this scenario. So pray for protection, pray to be covered, and protected, okay? And don't worry about it too much. Okay, so also during this time with Pluto in Aquarius, for Aquarius risings, problems in relationships could occur. But also be aware that these problems in your relationships are just occurring for soul growth. This is going to be a time for you to see yourself reflected through the other person as a means to grow and to change. Also, this is a means of self-discovery, creating more independence, and uncovering more of who you are through the other person. So if you're having problems in your relationship, just know that this is a means to uncover you being more independent, self-assertive, and having more self-discovery through this relationship conflict. You know, it's not necessarily a means to break up. But also, if things are meant to end, let them end, because this is a karmic cycle. This is very Plutonian. These are some things that's needing to happen so that you can change, so that you can grow, and that you can have this evolutionary soul journey. You know, so don't resist these changes. If things are arising to the surface, just know it's for your independence, for you to become more of who you are, to self-actualize, and to discover more of who you are. So don't resist these changes, all right? With Pluto in Aquarius, you will also have a desire to break free from things that are holding you down. So if you're in a relationship and all of a sudden you're like, you know, you're feeling a bit confrontational, or you're feeling a little bit edgy, or anger arises and you're feeling like, I no longer want to be with this person, it could be that Pluto is urging you to release this relationship so that you can grow and go your own direction. Don't resist it if that's the case. And usually these are relationships that are preventing your growth. So if you're feeling stagnant, if you're feeling like you're not growing anymore, if you're feeling like this relationship is holding you back, then Pluto is here to say, no more, let it go. So let it go. Also, Aquarius risings, know that you are very magnetic right now. People are going to hit on you. People are going to give you compliments. People are going to notice your beauty, notice something unique about you. People are going to draw to you like a magnet. And so be aware that this is going to happen. And this is just Pluto shining a light on you, making you more, making you stand out more, making you more magnetic. So don't be alarmed. Enjoy it, right? If you like that type of attention. And if not, you know, mind your business, put your headphones on, read your book, do your thing, you know. So Aquarius risings, when Pluto is in our first house, you may also experience heightened sexual desires and wanting more sexual experiences, because Pluto does rule the genitals, and with it being in your first house, the body, you're going to feel more aroused, or you may also feel like sexual complications, like you're not feeling as sexually turned on as you may be used to, or the opposite could be true. So just be aware that it's normal and it's okay to indulge and experience it because it's part of what's going on with you. You know, it's urging you to feel more, to explore more, or to hold back. Also, you may realize that you may be drawn to find experiences that may fulfill your unmet needs. For instance, if you're not having a whole bunch of, you know what, or it's been a while, you know, you may want to break your celibacy. You may want to try a new avenue. You may want to be a little more free, a little more open, but protect yourself. You know, if you feel drawn, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but you just know that it's normal, and that's just Pluto being in your first house. You may also make new discoveries about your sexual dislikes, likes. This is going to be a very explorative sexual time for you with Pluto being in your first house. So just note that. You may also make new discoveries about your sexuality as well. A metamorphosis of your sexual identity can occur as well. Pluto being in your first house, new experiences, directions, explorations of your sexuality will occur. So also with Pluto being in Aquarius, first house, you also may experience some physical problems, say with like the adrenal glands, the muscle, the blood, and just know that these are happening to help you to release any issues within the body and allow yourself. Know that this is happening to examine whatever is preventing growth in the body and allow yourself space for new growth in new directions in the body once this illness is healed. So all in all, Pluto just wants to initiate new actions, directions, discovery that's going to lead to new growth, a new you, a new evolutionary path and journey for your soul and your journey. So take it easy, take your time, be patient with yourself, have grace, and just know that this is happening for the better. And stay protected, stay grounded, eat good food, stay hydrated, and love yourself. Surround yourself with loving people as well. All right? Peace and love.